During a recent episode of his podcast, Trump ally Steve Bannon kind of issued what some folks are calling a threat to those who oppose Donald Trump, his critics, his political opponents, anybody out there that doesn't love Trump. Steve Bannon has a message for you, and that message is, we want you to be afraid. Now, the context for this statement from Bannon that I'm about to read to you is this. He played a clip on his podcast of Morning Joe show from MSNBC where co-host Mika Brzezinski was talking about the fact that, hey, Donald Trump, the thought of a second term is a scary thing. He's going to use the White House as his personal vendetta machine, and then all hell breaks loose because nobody has legal protections anymore and nobody did anything wrong, but Trump's going to go after them anyway. To that, Steve Bannon said this: "We mock you. We mock your fear. We want your fear. It's going to be accountability. We are taking apart the administrative state. We're going to destroy the deep state, and we're going to hold everybody responsible that put this republic in the situation it's in today. Accountability, responsibility, and that will come with authority. The authority of Donald J. Trump as the 47th President of the United States," Bannon said. Now, here's the thing. What Brzezinski was talking about is, of course, Project 2025, the plan orchestrated by the Heritage Foundation to replace actual government employees, up to 50,000 of them, with Trump loyalists who will not tell him no. Everybody from the top of the DOJ to the lawyers at the DOJ to the staffers at the DOJ, making sure that if Trump asked them to do something illegal, you're not going to have a staffer be like, hold up, no, we can't do that. Instead, you'll have an army of 50,000 yes men and yes women who say, absolutely, boss, we're on it. We'll go and prosecute this news organization that you hate. We'll go take out that YouTuber that you don't like. We'll go and round up all of your political opponents and stick them in camps. And to that, Steve Bannon says, we mock you. We want you to be afraid. We're going to hold everybody responsible that put this republic in the situation it's in today. So the question I have, Bannon, is what is that situation? I love how you idiots never elaborate on that. Like, this country's going to hell. It's burning. How? I mean, if you're talking about in the sense of it's burning as in we're letting climate change take over and doing nothing about it, then yeah. But I know that's not what you're talking about. I mean, look around, like what is so horrible? What is happening? Like, your life seems better than ever, but maybe not, because if anybody should be afraid right now, isn't it you, Steve? I mean, didn't the DOJ just go back to the original judge in the case that, when you were convicted and sentenced to 4 months in jail, but you were allowed to not go to jail while you were appealing it, but now you've lost that appeal and the DOJ said to the judge, throw his ass in jail now? Shouldn't you be afraid? Because that's accountability. That's responsibility. Hell, you even use the word authority, and that is the court's authority. A jury determined that you broke the law by defying that congressional subpoena, and you were sentenced to 4 months in jail. The fact that you're not in jail right now, or haven't already finished serving your term, tells us that you are sitting pretty right now, I guess. Do you want that to change? Do you want to not get the special favors that you're getting right now because you had a Trump-appointed judge? Because if that's what you want, then keep going down this path, bud. Because eventually you're going to say something too that's going to piss off Donald Trump. Then you're right there in the camps with the rest of them. So, just something to look out for. But again, we're not so much afraid, but you should be. Because at some point in the near future, you will be spending 4 months in jail. And I don't imagine that that's going to be a pleasant trip for you. Hey everybody, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we are closing in on a pretty major milestone here at Fair and Balanced as we approach 500,000 subscribers. But we're not there yet, and we definitely need your support. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, like and comment on the videos and share them as widely as possible.